Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Mario Baseball League. Today's matchup is between the Flowers and the Rookies here on Daisy's Cruiser. This is the second and last time these two teams will face off this season, as it is an interconference matchup. The first one was won by the Rookies. Let's see, can they sweep the series at 2-0, or will it be tied 1 apiece? Toadsworth, first at bat, hits straight to Wiggler at shortstop, and it will be the first out to fall as Fibro is next up at the plate. Hits it deep into right field. The Cheep hitting Boo out of the way. Will it be a home run or will it land on the deck? It will be barely caught there by Boo. A great catch there. Unlucky to Fibro that it didn't go all the way for the homer. Here is Bowser Jr. first as Daisy winds up on the star pitch. Hits it just beyond an infield fly, and it should be caught by Hammer Bro. Is caught. End of the first innings for the Rookies. Easy quick innings there for the Flowers to wind up the Rookies' first shot at bat. Here comes Wiggler for the Flowers facing Light Blue Yoshi. The curveball is a strike. Winds up and just lets it go through as it's a ball outside of the strike range. This one hits it straight into the gap of center field and right field. Bowser Jr. will pick it up, throw it into second, and it will be a safe single there for Wiggler as Green Noki is next at bat. It's a strike. The fastball is hit straight into the hands of Jerry at shortstop, welcoming that shot straight in his glove. No problem for the dark green me of the Bowser Jr. Rookies as the captain is next up at bat. What can Daisy do here? First base with Wiggler on it, hits this one deep down center field. Bowser Jr. gets under it, should take the catch. Does take the catch. That is 2 outs down for the Flowers now as Wiggler stays on first base. What can Boo do potentially to get Wiggler to second base? Winds up and just lets it go through for a strike. Hits this one straight to short right. It'll be run out on first for Boo, ending the innings there for the Flowers. Nothing from it as we head to the top of the second for the Rookies. Here comes Gooper Blooper. What damage can he do? Red Cooper winding up. Hits it straight over the head of Wiggler at shortstop. Evades Grey Shy Guy in center field, and it will be a safe single there for Red Cooper. Grey Dry Bones next at bat. The fastball, he winds up on it, hits it deep into left field, and barely goes into the foul zone. Almost a home run there. Will he redeem himself this time? Hits the exact same thing at the exact same point. It goes out the side of the foul zone. Unlucky there for Grey Dry Bones. However, he will get a single off this hit as he hits it down center field a little to the left, evading Grey Shy Guy. And it will be a single there. Red Shy Guy next up at bat. RBI chance. Hits it straight along the ground. Picked up by Wiggler. Thrown into second. Thrown into first. Double play there as Jerry comes to the plate now with third base. Loaded with Red Cooper. What can he do? All he needs is a single to get the first run of the game for the Rookies. It's a strike. The fastball is hit over the head of Wiggler. Will slot the gap between Grey Shy Guy and Pikachu. It will be a safe run home there for Red Cooper and a safe double there for Jerry. A brilliant hit there into left field. Slotted the gap perfectly between the fielders, and that's all he needed to do to get Red Cooper back to home plate. Green Shy Guy up next. 2 outs on the board. Hits it straight into the hands of Wiggler at shortstop, ending the innings there for the Rookies. 1 run from it. Let's head to the other side of the coin for the Flowers. What can they do here? Grey Shy Guy, first at bat. Curveball thrown, hit straight to Dry Bones at short right, thrown into first. Running out Grey Shy Guy, 1 out down for the Flowers. Hammer Bro winds up on the curveball, but lets it go through for a strike. Curveball again, hits this one deep down center field. Should evade all fielders for a home run. What a brilliant hit there by Hammerbro, showing why he is the team MVP favorite for the season. What a brilliant hit down center field, soaring over the head of Bowser Jr. No chance for a buddy catch, and now it's tied at 1 apiece. Welcome back. In that little jump cut, nothing happened for the Flowers, just 2 consecutive outs, and now we're heading to the top of the third, tied at 1 apiece, off the back of a brilliant home run there by Hammerbro. What can the Gooper Blooper do? Nothing if Light Blue Yoshi hits it to that side of the field. Caught straight in the hands of the Goomba. Toadsworth next at bat, facing the star pitch. Will he swing? Does the smart thing and lets it go through for a strike. Back-to-back star pitches by the Flowers captain. Hits it, infield fly. Wiggler gets under it, takes the catch. That's 2 outs down now for the rookies as Firebro comes to the plate next. What can the team MVP leader do here? Swings and misses. Fastball is hit deep into right field. It should be a home run. It is a home run over the head of Boo, off the short side of the ship, and that's a brilliant hit there for Firebro, scoring the team's 2nd run, and a brilliant one at that, over the head of Boo. No chance at catching that. No chemistry, no buddy tosses near him. And it's 2-1 as the captain of the rookies faces the captain of the Flowers. It's a strike from Daisy. The fastball is hit straight to Wiggler, ending the innings there for the rookies. 1 run from it as we head to the bottom of the third. The score is 2-1. How will the Flowers answer? Welcome back. In that little cut, 2 outs fell for the Flowers. What can Green Noki do here? No batters on bases. Hits this one down center field. Will clear the infielders, and it'll be a safe single there for Green Noki. Up next to the plate is the captain. Winds up on the curveball, but lets it go through. Winds up again. Hits this one deep into right field. Slots the gap between Bowser Jr. and Red Cooper. It will be a safe single there for Daisy as Green Noki finds her way to third base. Boo with the RBI chance here to get Green Noki back home. All he needs to do is hit a single. Hits it over the head of Grey Drybones. Will be a single there for Boo, allowing for Green Noki to get back to home plate and scoring 1 run for the innings so far. For the Flowers, it's tied back at 2 apiece. A brilliant RBI there by Boo. Welcome back to the coverage of this game. You just saw a home run hit there by Grey Dry Bones. A brilliant hit into deep left field. No chance at a buddy catch there. And that's all that needed to happen for the score to become 3-6. Still in favour of the Flowers, but can the rookies mount a comeback? 1 out has fallen for the innings. Red Shy Guy up next. Hits it over the head of Hammerbro, slots the gap of Boo and Grey Shy Guy. It should be a safe double there for Red Shy Guy. It will be as he finds his way to second base. Flowers call time. Bring Boo to the mound, in for Daisy. Pitching to Jerry. Star pitch is hit into the hammer range of Hammerbro, making a brilliant double play, taking the catch, running out Red Shy Guy on second. That'll be the innings for the rookies. 1 run from it. Bottom of the 4th. Welcome back. What you didn't just see in that little jump cut was 2 outs falling for the rookies. Here comes Toadsworth at the plate. Can he do any damage, or will it be a quick and easy 3 outs for the Flowers? It will be the latter. Ending the 6th innings there for the rookies. Nothing from it as we... Oh, the 5th innings for the rookies, sorry. As we head to the bottom of the 5th. For the Flowers, how can they continue their dominance on this game? Hoping to tie the series at 1 apiece. Bowser Jr. will pitch to the other captain in Daisy. It's a strike. Curveball wound up on. Hits it straight to Jerry at shortstop. Runs her out on first. That's all she wrote there for Daisy in this 5th innings. Boo taking the pitch from Bowser Jr. It's a strike. This curveball hit down center field will clear the infielders. And it'll be a single there for Boo. as the error item hits Light Blue Yoshi just a little too late. Grey Shy Guy facing the star pitch from Bowser Jr. swings on it down center field and will have the exact same fate as Boo. An easy single hit straight to Light Blue Yoshi. Sorry, not Shy Guy there. Hammer Bro to the plate. Can he hit another home run? The star pitch from Bowser Jr. winds up on it. Hits it deep into left field. It will be a foul ball. Unlucky little dip to the left at the last second. Winds up on this curveball. Hits it deep into right field. This time, will it be a home run or will it stay in the field of play? Bounces off the back wall. All bases loaded. 1 out on the board for the Flowers. What can Dream do here? RBI chance to get Boo back to home plate. Star pitch from Bowser Jr. Swings at it. Hitting it straight to Green Shy Guy. Taking the catch. Running out Boo on third. A brilliant double play there from the third baseman of the Rookies. Ending the innings there for the Flowers. Nothing from it as we head to the top of the 6th. For the Rookies to hopefully start a comeback. Welcome back. In that little bit of play you did not see, we saw Fibro hit a brilliant home run down center field. And it's now 4-6. That was the first pitch of the innings. I didn't even need to really cut anything out. But I was having a little sniff because I'm feeling a little unwell. So just didn't think you guys needed to hear that through my microphone. That is a brilliant catch there by Hammer Bro at short right. 1 out down for the Rookies. A strike on Red Cooper from Boo. Curveball swung at. Will meet the same fate. All but the error item coming in at the perfect time. Hitting Hammer Bro and allowing for a first base to be taken by Red Cooper. Grey Dry Bones next at bat, facing the curveball, winds up on it, hits it deep into right field, will slot the gap of the outfielders. Red Cooper will get to third, Dry Bones to first. 1 out on the board, and an RBI chance here for Red Shy Guy to get Red Cooper back to home plate. Hits the curveball straight along the ground to Wiggler. Double play, takes out Red Shy Guy as well, and it will not be allowed for a run to be taken there by Red Cooper. Ending the innings. Just the one from it as we head to the bottom of the 6th for the Flowers. Will they extend their lead? I'll see you at the top of the 7th. Welcome back. Here we are heading into the top of the 7th innings. All that happened there was a brilliant strikeout by Bowser Jr. onto Wiggler. The Rookies need 2 runs. Otherwise, it is all she wrote for this game. And it will be tied 1-1 for the season. And there's not going to be another game between these two unless they both make finals by some miraculous effort. This one hit down center field, caught there by Grey Shy Guy. All that needed to happen there. First out on the board for the Rookies. Boo pitching to Green Shy Guy. Hits it straight into the hands of Goomba at third base. 2 outs on the board. 1 in hand. Needing 2 runs to force the bottom of the 7th. What does Light Blue Yoshi do here? Curveball thrown. Hits it down center field and should be just short of Grey Shy Guy. As Light Blue Yoshi finds their way to first base. Toadsworth next at bat. Not the ideal person you want coming to bat in this terrible situation for the team. What can he do here? Winds up on the curveball. Hits it down center field. Will evade the inner fielders and it will be a safe single for Toadsworth. A chance to stay in this game here as Firebro, their already 2-time home run hitting player for this game. Can he get them back in it? Hits it deep into right field. It'll be a foul ball. Facing the curveball. This time hits it deep into right field again. Soaring over the head of Daisy. Will it go out of the field for a home run? It does. A brilliant hit there by Firebro. Keeping them in this game. Going ahead by 1 run. They will force the bottom of the 7th. What a brilliant hit there by Firebro. Over the head of Daisy. And it's 7-6. Here we are. Bottom of the 7th. The Flowers need 1 run to force the 8th innings. Otherwise, that will be all she wrote for the Flowers. And they would have fallen behind right at the very end. Hopefully they can take this to an 8th. Otherwise, this is a really unlucky final innings. Toadsworth pitching to Daisy. Hits this one deep down center field. Should it be caught by Light Blue Yoshi, it'll be the first out on the board for the Flowers. Up next is Boo. They ideally want Hammerbro at the plate because he is the best chance at a home run for the Flowers. Their resident power hitter, if you will. This one hit straight to Jerry. Here comes Grey Shy Guy to plate. He needs to find a base, allowing for Hammerbro to come out of the shed. Curveball thrown, hit down center field. It will be a safe single there for Grey Shy Guy. What can Hammerbro do here? If he hits a home run, that is all that the Flowers need to win this game. Curveball thrown. Lets it go through for a ball. Toadsworth throws another curveball. Hammerbro winds up. Just lets it go through for a second ball. Toadsworth, one of the slower pitches. Ball 3. One more ball, and we've seen our first walk for this game. The star hit from Hammerbro down center field, just short of Light Blue Yoshi, will allow for Hammerbro to get to first. There is a chance they can force the 8th here. Dream needs to find an RBI, getting Grey Shy Guy back to home plate. Just needs to find a right spot. Lets the star pitch go through for a strike. Curveball. Swung at down center field. Short of Light Blue Yoshi. It will be a single. No, what is Grey Shy Guy doing? He was going for home plate, but decides to stick it to third base. Goomba, only chance here to keep his team in the game. Lets the star pitch go through for a strike. A tense 7th innings for the Flowers as he hits it straight into the hands of Jerry. And that's the ball game. A 2-0 series sweep for the season over the Flowers for the Rookies. A brilliant come-from-behind win in that 7th innings for the Rookies. A brilliant 3-run homer there for Firebro, granting his team the win. A brilliant way to take it. Let's check this match MVP. And Firebro, the only one deserving of the MVP today. Let's check this box score. For the Flowers, 120 there for Hammerbro. Had an incredible game, but could not give his team the win. 70 points for Grey Shy Guy, 50 for Wiggler, 30 for Boo, and then 20 for Dream, and 10s across the board elsewhere. As we check for the Rookies, 150 there for Firebro. What a brilliant game. 70 points with the bat for Grey Dry Bones, getting 100 for the game. And everyone else under 50 points. It was a brilliant showing there by Grey Dry Bones and Firebro to get them in that game and winning it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.